Hello there. This tutorial is about how to prepare bills for your students at the end of the term. To prepare bills, you must first make sure there are a couple of things that are set right. One of them is setting up your scholarship scheme. That is, if you award scholarship in your schools. So you have to come here, you go to scholarship, and then you make sure you have all kinds of scholarship set up for every student. And those who do not have scholarship, you give them no scholarship available. So you can add an additional scholarship. May say no scholarship. You can repeat the same name here, and then the amount remains 0000. You can pick a couple of dates for it, and then you save your scholarship. Okay, so scholarship saved. I think that delay was experienced because of my database system, since I'm running the software locally anyway. So once you set up your scholarship scheme and everything is done, you now go ahead to your students list, and this is where you award the scholarship to each student that should be awarded scholarship. So you come here, assuming this is the student that you need to award the scholarship to. So you come here, go to sponsorship, and then you go to scholarship name, and then you select full scholarship, or the person is not on scholarship, so you need to select no scholarship. After that, you save or you update. So I need to correct this side. So scholarship, who is the financier? So if the financier is a scholarship or whatever, you pick it, and then you can go ahead and update. So scholarship has been updated. Now from here, you are now set. So you do this for every student that is eligible. And from here, you can now go ahead to your bill preparation. So I now come to fees and bills. Fees and bills. So the first thing you need to do is to prepare components for your bill. So you go to fee components, and then when you come here, the term and whatever is already there. If you need to change the term, you change it, and then the components are prepared class by class. So example, when you come to crèche, there are certain fee components that you can prepare for crèche. So you look at what crèche school fee structure is. So you set it up here, one after the other. So I'll show you an example. So I pick the date I'm entering the fees, and then fee components. Let's say I put in tuition, and then you need to give it groups, fee types. So tuition belongs to tuition because it's part of tuition, so which means you can give it any other name and then still put it under tuition, and it will fall under tuition. Now this classification called fee type is done because you want to be able to separate the different components from your school fees when payments are being made. So that's why the fee type is there. So I enter, let's say 500 cedis as tuition. Component type, we have two component type: general fee and specific fee. Now the general fee means that this component applies to everybody in the class, and specific means it applies to only some students. So I'll select general because everybody will pay tuition fee. And then crèche, I was doing it for crèche, so I click on save. So it saves, and then I click on OK. So it's listed for me as scratch. Now when this happens, if this general fee, which is tuition, goes across all classes, I can copy and duplicate to other classes. But for now I can add something else. Let's say books. I can add books, book fee. I put it under stationery, and then I put the amount there, 150 cedis. I make it general because everybody will use book anyway, and then I save it. So it has been saved. So you continue to add all the components that belongs to Crutch, and once you are done, you can copy this same fees for other classes. So fee component from Crutch to nursery 1, and then I say copy. It's done. So when I come here and I select nursery 1, you see that. So it's rather primary 1, not nursery 1. So you see that the fee has been copied to primary 1. So I can do the same thing for nursery 1. So I come copy, I pick from Crutch to nursery 1. So begin copy is completed. So if I come here and I select nursery 1, I should see the same fee types. So that's what you do. You do this for every class. Now once you are done, you can come to bill. So to create a bill, you first come here and then come to fees and bills, and then you go to bill straightforward. That will give you the screen. We have two tabs. The first one is on posted bills and posted bills. Now when you post a bill, it becomes on a posted bill. If it's not posted, it becomes on unposted bills. So I'll add a new bill, and then I'll enter the date, and then where is my term? So it's like the term is not ready. So I come here and then I click on legacy items, and then I will look for terms in the list. Terms, and then I'll add first term, and then I'll add second term, and then I'll add third term. Okay, now I can go back to my bills. So bills, and then I add new bills, and then I pick first term, and then I am doing for Crutch. So I save it. So my bill has been created. Now I need to add components to the bill, and there are two ways. You can either create standard components here, and then you can add them, or you can create your own components straightforward. So over here I'm going to adapt creation of the components straightforward. So I'll come here and then I'll type book fee, which is stationery, and then I'll enter the amount, 200 cedis. So it's added. I'll add tuition, and then I'll put it under tuition, and then I'll make it 2000 cedis, and then I'll add it. I can add uniform, and then I'll say uniform, make it 500. add it. So now my bill is created. I'll just refresh. So that's the total for crèche bill. You can do another one for another category of classes. You can do for all, one after the other. So that's my bill. Let me add footer. The footer is what it will be displayed at the bottom of the bill. Those are extra items you want the children to bring. Extra items. So let's say a bar of key soap. Medium bag of powdered soap. And then you can add more and more. So I just save it. It has been saved. The delete button, you can also delete if you don't want it. I can take it out by clicking on the delete. Are you sure? If I say yes, it's going to delete it. This is for the footer. And this is for the posting of the bill. So to post the bill, all you need to do is to click on the post and then follow the prompts. So my bill is done, so I can post it. So post. Are you sure you want to post bill? Action is irreversible. Yes. Post has been successful. Let me refresh. So my bill has been posted. So once the bill is posted, it goes to posted bills. So that is how you prepare bills. Now let's check if it actually credited the students' account. So we'll go to fee payment, and then you can see 2,700 has been credited to all of them. You can make payment from here by doing this, and then you can go ahead and pay the amount you are paying. You can do itemized. So when you come here, you see that scholarship, it doesn't have any scholarships, which is 0. Book fee 200, tuition 2,000, uniform 2 pairs. That's that. And then you can make payment for this ones as well. You can also print the bills from here. Select crèche, and then you can preview bills by doing this. You can come here, and then this is the bill, and you see that down here the footer that we've created is appeared here as well. You can also display all bills for all classes, and then you can do that from here. So you can have a printout. So if you do print, it's going to give you a proper print details. So this is it. 10 pages because we have 10 students. So that's that. So basically that's it. Furthermore, now after creating your bills, in case there are some items that are unique to specific students, like feeding fee or bus fee and things like that, what you can do is to create a bus fee here under components. So we'll add components. So let's say component name bus fee. So right here, let's see where we can put it. There's nothing like bar. So let's say I can put it under, let me say admissions. I don't care. You can put it under any group you want, depending on how you plan your thing in your office. So bus fee for a month for the term. So let's say it will be 500 cedis. and then I make it general because it may apply to other students as well. So I put it under crutch, and then I save. And I can copy this for other classes. So from crutch, I can copy for to nursery. I can copy the same thing from crutch to nursery 2. So you can copy whatever you've created from one class to the other. Then you come to fee allocation, and then now you can add those items to those specific students. So if I select crutch, these are crutch, and these are extra item I can add to just one of the students. So let's say Gabriel Okechukwu. So I select Gabriel Okechukwu, and then I select bus fee, and I say allocate fees to selected students. So I click allocate, and then it's done. So when we go back to bills and we go to Gabriel Okechukwu, or even invoices. So if we come here, invoices, and we'll go to crutch, and then we'll go to Gabriel Okechukwu. You can see that he has bus fee added to his fees. But if we check others, it will not be added. So see, there's no bus fee. There's no bus fee. So that's the fee allocation. That's the fee allocation. Now we can look at payments. So if you want to pay, just come to the student, and then this one I'm going to pay 200 cedis. So I select the student, and then I enter 200 cedis. I said Gabriel is paying. That's the name of the person who brings the money. And then I pick the account, which is currently not working. Anyway, we are working on that. And then you save payment. Yes. So let's see what happens here. It went through. Payment went through. So it won't go. Payment went through. So when I come to, if I want to view payment history, I click here. So you can see that stationery, which was 200, has been paid for. I want to see the payment history. I don't know why it's not displaying. Payment history. Why are not displaying? Okay.